Okay, I got a little bit of tape here. I always like to use up the last bit. I have these hour-long tapes in my camcorder, and I just talk until I run out of tape. You know, that's my thing. On my channel on YouTube, I gave myself the name The Foolish Philosopher, and that's what I am. I'm a philosopher. The question is whether I'm useless. I'm trying to be a philosopher who's not useless to people. That's my part. I'll philosophize, and if I got something that I say that's useful to you, then go for it. If I don't, turn me off and read a good comic book. Get some laughs, have some tea, keep some company, hold each other tight. One of the things that's true about the situation that we're in, and it kind of comes at it from a quarter that I think the extraordinary ordinary are going to understand. The bullies won't understand it. The people that want to dominate won't understand it. But the fundamental question is about love. The fundamental question in politics is about love. It's about how to do it as a society. How do we love as a society? That's not an easy thing to do. There's been a lot of history, human history, which hasn't quite got there. And we keep trying to get there. We keep trying and we keep trying because that's the spirit of freedom and independence. And we call that the American spirit, but I tried to suggest a little bit ago that everybody's got that. That it's an aspect of human beings everywhere in the world. What does the ordinary extraordinary want to do all over the world? Well, they're willing to work hard, and they like the thing that goes on between men and women, and they like making babies, and they like having families. And these are ordinary, very, very, very ordinary things that we get involved in and that are important to us. And it's more common to have those kinds of impulses than all the other kinds of impulses put together. Now, there's a lot of people who don't have enough of something. They've got to have a bigger this and more of that. And of course, if you ask them what they need, what they really need, to get from one day to the next, they don't need 99.99% of all that wealth and all those things and all that power and all the rest of it. The people that are into wealth and power, they're just as addicted as the poor kid down the street who got into methamphetamines, okay? There's no difference. Except that the scale of devastation on other people is much larger. The people addicted to power and wealth have a greater influence than the poor sod down the street who got into methamphetamines or whatever, or drinks too much. Now, I'm not saying that to disparage those people because, let's face it, I'm an addict in recovery, okay? And I was really fortunate because I was addicted to the thing people say you can't get addicted to, which, is another absurd thing. I was a pothead. I was addicted to pot. Pot ran my life. I had to have it. And just because it's a psychological addiction as opposed to a physical addiction doesn't mean it's any less of an addiction. It's the same problem, okay? And we all have addictions, okay? It's part of the human condition. But the extraordinary ordinary, the main thing that we try to do is we try to love. We fall in love with someone who becomes our partner in life, and we make babies, and we try to love our babies, and we'll kill ourselves with our jobs and our work. We'll sacrifice our health And if push comes to shove, we'll sacrifice a whole lot more. Don't mess with the babies. But think, communicate, share thoughts, share food, care about and love each other, and you'd be surprised what kind of a world we might end up having.